Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be taking you step by step through how to sew this pleated skirt using a free sewing pattern from Unfettered Patterns. This design features crisp box pleats, a structured silhouette, and a clean finish, making it a great project if you're comfortable with the basics and you want to build your garment sewing skills. I'll be showing you how to construct the pleats, install the invisible zipper, and add the facing for a polished result. Before we jump in, there's one important fit detail I wanted to point out. Even though the illustration makes it look like the top of the skirt appears to sit lower on the hips, it's actually designed to sit higher at the true waist. Be sure to take that into consideration when selecting your size and making any length adjustments. For my practice version, I used a plaid twill from my stash, and for the skirt you'll see throughout today's tutorial, I'm working with a wool Melton from Cali Fabrics. It gives the pleats great structure and definition. Let's get started and dive into the complete sewing process. Here's the skirt pattern piece, which is the front skirt and the back skirt cut on the fold. The front skirt and the back skirt both have 4 pleats, and each pleat consists of 3 top notches, as well as the 2 dots that show you where to sew from top to bottom to create the pleat. For each pleat, we're going to be bringing the outer notch to the outer notch so that the center notch is the fold point. Then we'll be sewing a line from the notch to the dot as corresponds with the pattern markings. And we'll do this for each of the 4 pleats. Here is one of my skirt pieces with the right side of the fabric facing me. I'm going to fold it right sides together, aligning outer notch and outer notch for the corresponding pleat. So you will have 1 notch in the middle. And I'll pin that pleat along the top edge. Then from the outer notches, I'm going to draw a line straight down to the dot transferred from the pattern piece. This distance will be 3.5 inches. Now that I've marked my first pleat, I'm going to repeat for the remaining 3 pleats. Now that I have each of my pleats prepared, I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and sew from the top to the dot, backstitching to secure for each pleat set. Now on the inside of the skirt, you'll have this excess material formed from our stitches. And each section of excess material will have that notch at the center. Bring each of those notches to the stitching line, flattening out that material. Do this for each pleat and pin in place along the top edge. Baste your pleats in place along the top edge of the skirt from one side to the other. Then I'm going to finish the outer raw edges for the side seams. Then you can give each of those pleats a good press all the way to the bottom of the skirt. Repeat to create both the front and back skirt piece. Place your front and back skirt pieces right sides together. Pin one side seam. Sew your side seam with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and press the seam open. Now for the opposite side seam, we're going to install our invisible zipper. Place one side of the zipper right sides together with its corresponding side seam. Place the top zipper stop 1/2 inch away from the top raw edge and the zipper teeth 3/8 inch away from the finished side edge, and pin in place. Sew this side of the zipper tape in place from top to as far as you can get to the bottom of the zipper, sewing close to the zipper teeth. Now that one side of the zipper tape is installed, we can install the other side right sides together with the opposite side seam. placing it right sides together with that side seam in the same way so that the top zipper stop is 1/2 of an inch away from the top raw edge and the teeth 3/8 of an inch away from the finished edge. Then we'll sew this zipper tape in place in the same way as we did on the other side. Now we can zip up the zipper and pin the remainder of that seam. Starting your stitching from where your zipper stitches stopped, sew with a 3/8 inch seam allowance backstitching at both ends. Then we can press the remainder of that seam open. Open up your zipper and prepare your facing. For the facing, I've applied interfacing to the wrong sides of both pieces. Now I'll place them right sides together and sew one of the side seams with a 3/8 inch seam allowance and press the seam open. So here I have that seam pressed open. I've also gone ahead and finished the bottom curved edge for both facing pieces. Now I'm going to place my facing right sides together with the skirt. I'll align the seam of the facing with the side seam that we sewed. And I'll align both short edges of the facing with the finished edges of the skirt, with that zipper sandwiched in between. I'm going to start the sewing of the facing with these short edges, sewing vertically from the top raw edge to the bottom finished edge of the facing with a 3/8 inch seam allowance, using a zipper foot so you can sew close to those zipper teeth that are sandwiched in between. Now we can finish pinning the facing to the top of the skirt all the way across. Sew straight across the top edge from one outer edge to the other with a 3/8 inch seam allowance. Then we're going to trim the top corners of that open side seam so that it turns easily to the right side. Then we'll flip the facing up and away from the skirt and we're going to understitch. Starting the understitching as far as you can get to those corners, sewing along the facing side above the main seam with 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. And ending as close as you can get to the opposite end. Now that we have the facing sewn to the seam allowance straight across the skirt, we can turn the facing right side out. Give the top edge of the skirt a nice crisp press, and to help keep this facing to the inside of the skirt, we can stitch in the ditch in the side seam, sewing within the seam of the facing and within the side seam of the skirt, from the top to the bottom of the facing. For the bottom hem of the skirt, I've gone ahead and finished the raw edges all the way around, and I folded that hem to the wrong side by about 5/8 of an inch. You can choose the width to your preference. Now I'm going to edge stitch along my finishing stitches all the way around the bottom of the skirt. Now the skirt is complete. If you like, after you've given all of your pleats a nice final press, you can keep clips or pins along the bottom to help the pleats maintain their shape. You could also baste along the bottom until you're ready to wear it, just so everything stays nice and crisp. Thank you for watching this sew along. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future sewing tutorials, and I'll see you in the next video.